Let's say you have a haunted attraction or a maze walkthrough or a yard display or something like that, and you want two different sound effects to play off of the same player. You might want this for a few different reasons. One might be budget. Another might be that you want two files in two different areas to be synced all the time. Let's say a heartbeat in one area and then music in another area that syncs with the heartbeat. How can you accomplish this? The best way to do this is use a single file and use the left channel or the first channel for your first sound effect and the right channel or the second channel for your second sound effect. So you're using a single stereo file to control the audio for two different areas. In this video, we're going to talk about ways that you can accomplish that using Pro Tools, but these processes should apply in any digital audio workstation, and you should be able to build your own file like this pretty easily. So for our current example with our theoretical haunted attraction, which is going to be a haunted house, and at a certain point in this haunted house walkthrough, you walk outside into an outdoor area before re-entering the home. And we want different sound effects for when you're inside the haunted house and when you're outside the haunted house. So this is the sound we want to play while you're inside the house. It is a drone file, but it's a stereo file, meaning there's already content in the left or first channel and content on the right or second channel. That sounds like this. And for our outdoor section, we have this kind of ambient crickets sound for when you step into the outside scenes of the attraction. That file is stereo as well, and if we played both of these files at the same time, they would stack on top of each other and you would hear both the inside sound and the outside sound in both areas, and that would sound like this. We don't want that. We want to hear just the inside sound when we're inside and the outdoor sound when we're outside. So to accomplish this, we're going to do two different things. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mono each of these stereo sources. So right now there are two channels, left and right. We're going to make them a single channel so that one can be panned to the left and the other sound effect can be panned to the right. The reason that we don't just drag these panners hard left and hard right is because when you stack two audio files on top of each other, like the left channel and the right channel both panned hard left, you could run into gain structuring problems like clipping your output, and having that nasty digital distortion is not a good thing for our attraction. So we want to use proper gain staging. We want to properly mono these files, and the way that we're going to do that is using Down Mixer. Down Mixer is a plugin that's built into Pro Tools, and it's designed to bring down both the volume of a left and right channel as well as a mono summed channel. So if I pull up Down Mixer here, I can see my left channel right here, my right channel level here, and then what will be the summed channel, which is our mono channel. If I play this back, you'll see that the meters are not clipping, which is what we're hoping for. You can also see that Pro Tools recognizes now a single pan option because we don't have a left and right channel, and it gives us a single VU meter because it is a single channel file now. The same applies to our nighttime ambience. We want this to also be mono, so I'm going to copy my plugin down to that channel. And you can see a single pan now and a single VU. And let's listen to the monoed nighttime ambience. Perfect. We now want to take this sound effect and pan it hard left, and we have our nighttime ambience that's going to be panned hard right. Now when I play this back, you're going to hear our indoor sound on the left and our outdoor sound on the right. That's perfect. So I can export this using a bounce from Pro Tools into an MP3 or a WAV file. I can load that onto a player, and on the player's output, there's a left channel and a right channel. I can feed the left channel into a speaker in my indoor area, and I can feed the right channel into a speaker in my outdoor area. And now with a single stereo file, I was able to create the ambience for two different sections of my attraction. Now, if you don't have Pro Tools, but you still want to mono a stereo sound effect, you can use this free application called Adapter. Adapter allows you to choose how many channels your output will be of your source file. So you can see here, this is a stereo file. It's going to output a mono file where it's going to sum those two sounds, the left and right channel, together into one. Adapter is a free piece of software. You can use it for all kinds of conversion of different media, video, audio, all kinds of good stuff. So really good piece of software, and it's free. And that way you can create your mono left channel and your mono right channel. Now, if you have two different mono sources already, you can create a stereo file within Pro Tools by just creating a stereo audio track and then clicking both and dragging them onto that stereo track. Now we have our stereo track that I can export to my media player. The issue with this is file length. So you always want to make sure that your file lengths match before you compile them down or you export them for your playback device. By deleting these endpoints and creating a nice loop point, I can now click and drag these down or export them, and my stereo track will play all night with a nice loop that isn't recognizable by my guests. And now I'm feeding two different areas of my attraction off of the same file, which allows me to do all kinds of cool tricks like syncing different sound effects, or just playing two different sounds within two different scenes, or even within the same scene or the same room. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. You'll find more demos, reviews, and tips and tricks for attraction sound design. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments. Thanks again.